Well, I was getting recognised at MC because of all the whole like Risky Road, you know, it goes. That was social media, innit? Like the whole, like people recognise you from like the DVDs and stuff, but really, the radio, everyone was pirate radio. That, like I said, pirate radio was a social media, so like, everyone was locked in. So really, that's where I kind of just left it. Didn't mean to, but you just get carried away with DJing. Like also, it weren't really making money, so then you got work, and then you just. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was back then. But yeah, I was playing everything. So like I said, we was getting music, we was interviewing them times they were interviewing big artists from the record labels and all of that. And then yeah, so it was all that really.
Like
so,
who? What big artists?
So we've had people like Sean Paul.
Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Sean Paul.
They always come to Deja.
Is documented?
Is there like proof?
Yeah, I got jingles and some bits and pieces, photos and all of that.
Photos!
You know what? There's a funny story. When we interviewed Sean Paul, actually, it was funny stories. It was in West End. So what would happen is, you know, the labels, they'd book it out. So the same way they'd have Choice FM, Kiss FM, they'd have Deja. And, you know, because they had the ratings for that or whatnot. So I remember, boom, like, we've had to, again, I've probably been on radio all night. Me and my fast self, I've rid my bike from the ends from Hackney to Oxford Street. I've parked up my bike, whatever, just gone into the interview.
Wait, what pedal bike?
Push bike.
Yeah, so you went from a push bike in my to it sounded like parked up.
My man's trying to make my MH go through the roof. When you said parked up, I was like,
no, but you know why? I've said it, because I've parked it up. I've done listen, I was young,
did you have like the lock and that for the bike?
Man had a kickstand that he said I parked it up.
Listen, that was fuel by 11. I know that was fuel by 11. That's what it was. It was
parked up.
Yeah. So,
he's left it not even on the pavement, like by where it's over there.
But what I mean is, where I've like put it now.
Can't believe he's got gloves.
I've just gone out, done the interview, done all the pictures. There's some hair salon next door to the studio, so he's gone out. The girls are recognising. They're posted up for time, and my bike's right there. I'm like, fuck's sake! I had to go do a little shopping and waste some time, wait for everyone to bust out before I go unlock the bike.
Oh my god, it's locked. It's definitely locked.
Man padlocked the bike. Everything.
I can't believe there's no locks on it. He's put brake locks on it.
Crazy,
man. There's an alarm. I can't believe there's an alarm.
There weren't no alarm. Them times there, the bikes were only 30 quid, you know what I mean? We're getting them on abundance, you know, like people come bringing them bikes every day.
If it had a puncher,
you get double suspension. You don't even need to get, people give you double suspension bikes for a score and all that. You give them a score and
that's a double suspension, mind games.
Yeah. No, my mum was vexed, so the yard was full of them, but yeah, anyway, so yeah, but it was, it's like nostalgia, man. Like I said, that whole sort of pirate radio, grime scene, that was to where I am now, that was my foundation to what I'm doing now. Do you know what I mean? Which is quite different, but it's still the underground London music scene as far as I'm concerned. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's sick, man. So what made you just go into promotion then?
So I guess like pirate radio, you weren't making money, and even if you're getting DJ money, I had a DJ partner, big up Schizo, like even you getting DJ Schizo, yeah. So even if we're getting like, you know, back then like a 150 split between two people, like getting that once or twice a week, really you're building up your name, but really the way you can really like make a living is putting on the dances, but that's where the stress comes as well. Do you know what I mean? So that's I look at it as like, I love DJing, but the raves, that's the 9 to 5. And you know, when we speak funky, I'm like, oh, I've got to do this. There's always something to do for the dances, isn't it? And especially when I've got different brands and different things need to be done and whatnot. So yeah, like that's what it is really. And luckily I've been able to do it and get by for a number of years.
What was the first one that you done though?
The first dance I did was actually 2002 in Chatz Palace. Them times there, we had like rough squads. It was under 21s days. Do you know what I mean?
Or was it a Grime?
Yeah. It was in them times there. But then
let's talk about that.
It was called Standard. It was called Standard. And then Spooky was there. Then we had the people, Cold as Ice. You know, like
Cold as Ice. We got Cold as Ice.
Moonlight. He's doing his thing on TikTok, smashing it.
Got Cold as Ice.
So yeah, it was like that was like we had Deluxe, and that was the start. And then we had few years break, and then that's when I bought out.
As cold as
That's
ice.
when I bought back.
Big tune.
That's when I bought out Shangy Behaviour.
Oh, Shanguli's got
What's Shangy Behaviour? Let's talk
Shanguli's
about
from
that.
Time there.
Yeah,
Them times there, you had Shanguli.
Shangy Behaviour.
Oh my
That
days! I thought it was like a
basically-
2010,
What is that?
11
Shanguli
tune.
So
Behaviour.
it was one of my first raves, my first big rave that I put on, and what
The
it was
scratchy get him.
because we used to do the radio interviews, and the same way, even though we'd interview people, say if I interview Sean Paul, I'd have a drop list. So I might say, get him to do a jingle for you guys, Membarz, whatever, funk, you know what I mean, whatever. So people would be doing that as well. So with all the jingles, because we were saying Shangy Behaviour, because we was like, it's unorthodox. We're on for 10 hours, 12 hours, every day 12 hours on radio. Like, it's unorthodox, you know, from Grime. It's a Shangy thing. So from that, we started the dance and done that for a number of years. Just in just like all over like the main raves and, you know, just the main kind of funky R&B bashment dances over the years. And then after a few years, kind of the scene transitioned into house. So I was doing both. Started doing house raves, and then everything I was unorganized. I just had to drop the R&B raves, like, and people came and took my place. You know what I mean?
Who took your place?
Not to say took my place, but the people that, because it was very competitive.
No, someone took your place. Who took your place?
No, they never took my place, but there were some
R&B
promoters
DJ.
that were happy. Like they were, you know, like big
It
them up.
sounded
But
like there was, yeah.
no, you know, it's because it was like.
What's that DJ's name? That R&B DJ. He was. I can't remember his
Who's
name.
the biggest R&D?
He was getting bare panani as well, man. I can't remember
'Cause
his
Tim
name,
took your
man.
place.
Some R&B DJ.
That's why he's here.
It wasn't that Frisky or any of them, man. There, like
What the newer generation
yeah, I
after
can't
them?
remember
lot.
what his name is, man. I think I'll get his name.
In the
Hold on, hold on.
Shangy days, I'd say he was the was like he had that
Can't
Invasion,
believe
Slick,
you never ever bought
Sneaky.
Scratchy.
Slick.
Yeah,
That's
Slick.
it. That's
Yeah,
it.
Slick
Slick
Dubai,
took his place?
I think
DJ
that's-
Slick. No, he
Yeah.
never took his place. But DJ Slick, he
Slick was one of our
He was
strikers, mate.
ringing
He
bells.
was a Shangy
yeah,
resident.
he was ringing bells that
Yeah.
Posse Modo.
Even I tried to holler him for that reunion that we just done.
Okay.
And he was in he was in Dubai, and he's DJing in Dubai now.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, he's doing his
So
thing.
that's why he didn't come
Yeah,
to
big up DJ Slick, man.
Yeah,
Big
large
up
up
DJ
Slick. Yeah, he's still there, man. So yeah, large up every. You know what? I'll say like a lot of the DJs are still there, just grinding their thing. Invasion crew, still week in, week out.
Invasion
4, 5
Invasion
up
crew,
Invasion crew.
Yeah.
pick up Invasion
Do
crew.
you
I
know what
remember them.
So it was
I
a lot
remember
of
them.
that. And yeah, even, you know, like when Maxwell was mentioning about X-Rated, Love Code, like everyone's still
We got
about.
Maxwell on the last episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
My driller.
And you know, like Moonlight Cold as Ice, killing it on TikTok. Like killing, like it's like people still. If you love the music, you're still gonna do it, and then opportunities arise. Do you know? That's how I see it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I didn't love the music, a lot of people that were my inspiration or whatnot, that were good business people, but when it was like harder to make the money, as you could imagine, they might move on to other ventures, or they would have invested their money into other things or whatnot. But when you love the music, you're gonna have that drive. Do you know what I mean?
I hear
What's
that.
the biggest crowd that you performed in front of?
Must have been a festival somewhere, maybe. Do you know what? I'm not sure. Good few thousand, but what I will say, the biggest crowd I'm gonna perform at is gonna be
First bit.
the Garage Nation concert.
Oh,
Yeah, which
you're there, yeah. You're there.
I think when's this out?
Talk about that.
You're there.
Yeah, can we talk about
When
the
is
other?
this?
Can we talk about is a flight?
We can talk about it.
Yeah,
we can
'cause
talk about it.
Well, got the big live PA. Funky D is gonna be doing a big live PA. So
Wait, what?
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Talk about that.